Hi and good evening, everyone. My name is Albert, and this is VlogsBoutNothin. I really appreciate you taking the time out of your very busy night to join me. I really appreciate it. And tonight, actually, we're talking about a couple of cool different things, something that's happening IRL on the channel. So I encourage you to watch the duration, watch the video. It's just a few minutes of your time. You're already on the channel. It's talk about nothing. I mean, what more could you want from a person? I'm here so that you don't have to talk about nothing. I'm gonna do it all for you. You feel me? That's like the most convenient thing ever. And I want nothing from you. You know what I mean? Other than your time and your attention, just for a couple minutes. So, let's talk about how I have some really cool goals this month. So if you haven't already, July is going to be a big month for this channel. I want to run in stride, as it would be, with some of the local support that I've received, and just kind of in the whole spirit of reaching 1 million subs. And as a part of that, I want everyone. This is really important to me, and not for any other reason for than just for y'all to know. My whole life, you know, I've been poor, I've been rich, I've been poor. I know what it's like to have everything. I know what it's like to have nothing. And let me tell you, you know, because of my grandma and because of the way that I was brought up, specifically with her, I've always cared about homeless people. Okay? Now, I I feel for them. You feel me? I feel that, like, I know what it's like to not know where you're going to spend the next night of your life. And I hope that no one feels like that. You feel me? Which is kind of probably how it is with the people watching this video, especially up at first, right? Before we get to the 1 million subs. Um Life can be difficult, yo. Like, it can be bad. And not everybody's as strong as you. Not everybody's as strong as the people that, are. People sometimes mess up. They make mistakes so bad that they become homeless. And, that's tough. And so I talk about these things because this month I have a goal. I want to feed at least 200 homeless people. I think that's a pretty reasonable goal to have this upcoming month. I think that starts tomorrow in July. You know, I've made the goal months ago to stream 4 times a day. That is being executed, right? It's happening. So I think to build in a line of succession that allows for there to be progress on the channel and for myself to get across to the community as I want it to be in that way, which is philanthropic, again, just with nothing expected in return. I just want to feed people. That's it. And I can do it privately, like in terms of like on my own time with my own money. You feel me? And that's different because just a few months ago, even I had become an employee as a federal contractor working at a local food bank for this very reason, was to give back to the community and to be out there, and to help out people that needed help. And to my surprise, but not really, food banks are 501c3 nonprofits, and they're just as interested only as obtaining their fund money as is the doctors who are interested in getting grant money from the same lobbyists who, in fact, are the people that, if real science were performed, would in fact be going against. We call these things conflicts of interest, and they happen all the time. And that includes in the nonprofit sector for helping homeless people out. Not a lot of people talk about that, and that's something I'll talk about more in the future because it is really impactful. And people like Miss Bezos, formerly Mrs. Bezos, is spending all of her fortune all over the country donating to programs that she thinks are going to uphold the standards of the community, to give back to local people, when in fact these guys are just taking the money, buying buildings, lowering interest rates on loans, and doing nothing in real time for the community. other than buying food from discount places that other people don't want to eat just so that they can feel good enough to go out in the community and give people garbanzo beans and lentil, things that people out on the street aren't going to eat for a number of different reasons. One, it's kind of a culture thing, and not many local culture people here in northern New Mexico have ever even heard of some of the food that they're given, but also the fact that they don't have like a place to cook it. You feel me? So that's kind of a problem when you give people food, but they have nowhere to cook it. It's kind of like maybe you shouldn't even give them food to begin with, because what's worse, not having it or having it and not being able to use it? So, like, this month, I'm really happy about saying this publicly. 200 people, I think, is again a very reasonable goal to set for myself and this channel. It will get done. It shall be done. This is what the person that on Hell's Kitchen, the maitre d, it shall be done. And no, not the cool maitre d, the one, but the other one. They're all cool maitre d's. Maitre d, I think that's a French word. It has to be. What does it mean? Server? I'm not sure. Wouldn't it be cool if you could Google stuff while you were vlogging? But like, I know I can. I know that's possible. I'm just saying on the same device in real time while it continued to record and it showed you guys like as I was looking it up. I think that would be really cool. So I think that that's going to be a way that this channel is going to help out the homeless people this month, is to set that goal. I have 200 paper bags and the ambition to get it done. I don't know anything about how it's going to get done, guys, other than that I've made the goal. The goal will be completed, and as the maitre d on Hell's Kitchen says, it shall be done. So that's what's going down. It's important to help out homeless people. It's important to, first of all, understand that being homeless isn't a crime, right? Once we get that past our thick skulls, because we live in a world where there are cities who are making laws about how being homeless is a crime. What's a crime? Is the government shaking down their constituents to a point where their life is so bad that they end up out on the streets. That's a crime. Being homeless is not a crime. Exploitation and taking advantage of people, especially when they have nothing, that's a crime. So, I'm just saying, we're talking about stuff. Talk about nothing on the channel. I love how this shirt makes me look like an old school, like, dad bod kind of, like, vibe thing. You feel me? I'm just sort of like, I'm just saying that's like the way it is. Like, that's just the way that it looks. People take me real literal. You feel me? And despite my biggest anecdotal warnings to not, it seems as if sometimes people even take me more seriously then. So, if I haven't said it before, this is Vlogs About Nothing. Never take me seriously. And if you do, it's at your own risk. And that's all. I love all of your faces. I hope all of you guys have a really good night and you have a really good week. We'll get back with everyone tomorrow. And it is the 1st of July, I believe. If it's not, then I'm just wrong and I'm sorry. And that doesn't make me a bad person that I don't know what the number of the day is or when July 1st begins. That is the alarm at my apartment complex. Don't worry, it happens all the time. The roof is on fire. No, but no joke, the roof of our patio is probably going to cave in. Okay, so I hope that you guys have a wonderful night. And no, it's not like it's because of some rainwater damage. It's not actually going to cave in. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Bye.